Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go here. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the MLB All-Star Game is underway. Here's the 0-2. Lined into right, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second from the A's, the right fielder, Rooker.
Bounce to third. Machado. Off-balance feed. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Romy Gonzalez now at the plate. Ball.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Up the middle. And that is the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Here's Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Now in there across the letters. got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning, no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
On the ground, right side, Terang. To first, one pitch and one out.
Batting fifth from the Cleveland Guardians, the third baseman, Househead Ramirez.
Ball.
Do that consistently, and you see the results.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Just a good job putting the ball.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball. That's down.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Second inning here, no score. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. And the count is 3-1.
Back.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
Ramirez
safe.
dives back in safely. And that's fouled off. And ball
That's ball
four
four.
to a
Take your
board.
base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
Ball. That's out.
Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. And the inning is over. 2 left on. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Here at Wrigley Field, here's a big power threat. Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball.
There's the strike up high, and the count even 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Stays alive.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ball, that's outside.
Tucker went deep in his most recent game. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit quicker to make a good reload.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. This is Bryce Terang. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Popped in the air, left side. Ramirez gets under it, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
The second baseman, Mike Garcia.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit, right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Next for the American League, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball upstairs.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball two.
That missed by a lot. Ball three. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Tucker settles under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the American League, the right fielder, Brent.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one is
that's
off the
just
plate.
out.
Ball two. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. American League strands 1. Still no score. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, George Kirby. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here comes Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball, that's outside.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2.
Ball. That's a
Inside,
ball.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Hey. That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Comes a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. No score.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Shota Imanaga. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, but it kicks foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in there. And it's 2-1. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Now, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. That's straight for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Buxton over at second. Ramirez at first. One gone. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Dennis Santana.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there. Strike 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Up the middle, Garcia. The throw to first.
He's out.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the National League, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Outside.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him looking. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nine pitches thrown there before earning the walk. What a battle.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball 1.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Not even close. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Bryce Terang.
Aye.
And the 0-1. Fought off foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much, a low 2 count. Just trying to overthrow that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs.
Now, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Through 4, still time. Zip, zip.
Now Pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
leading up for the American League, the catcher, Alejandro. Start.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the American League, the second baseman, Michael Garcia.
Hey!
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Backed off the plate that time. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. First pitch misses.
Ball. That's inside.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next pitch misses way outside. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Just missed. Breaking
That's
ball
in. Ball
inside.
two.
And that's ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. They're now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of a changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Go ahead run on base. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Center field. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, David Bednar.
Leading up for the National League, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Here's a 2-0. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman, Michael Brooks.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Jackson Chourio. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading up for the American League, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Hey!
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz is getting it fired up. Miller getting loose as well. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And it is out of here. A towering shot to center. And they take the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top half of the 6th. That's a little
That's
high.
ball 3.
Ball 3. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And he walked it.
No, that's a ball.
Pretty good spot
Take
on
the
the
base.
outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. That's to third. Machado over to Turang. One. And that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Up and
Ball
in.
2.
2-2. This one in the air. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The AL out front here, 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Munoz also throwing. Here's the 0-1. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. Way inside. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Kelly.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Slap the other way, foul. And it's second. Out front and foul to the left side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Bud, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Ball. That's inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Lindor swings through that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton on the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. NL leads 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Edwin Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk has grounded out a couple of times.
Nope. Outside.
There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Outside. That's a
Now
ball.
he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Kirk gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Over to Turner for one, their 4th double play of the night. Yikes!
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Yandy Diaz, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Almost got
ball.
him. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. him out looking. Nothing doing there for the American League, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Luis Robert Jr.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Gleyber Torres looking to start something with one gone.
Hey!
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Manny Machado. Home team down a run. Here the bottom of the 7th. And Manny gets a piece. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Caballero.
No, that's down.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just off the inside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Towards first, but that rolls foul. Three-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball four, pitch it down.
And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
the designated hitter.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Chase Mydron.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Ball
Nope.
one, no
Ball
strikes. Caballero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hey!
Quick move to first. The 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Next offering is outside. Man at first, one away. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one almost got him. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Junior Caminero.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Fastball for a strike. And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Only 2 now.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Last half of the 8th coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andres Munoz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The first baseman,
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that's outside.
That's out.
The 1-0.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a 1-1. And that one ripped to left. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
So a change being made at first base. The National League going with a pinch runner. Corbin Carroll opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Tying run is at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging for the K.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ronald Acuna Jr. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Just off the outside edge. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 2-1. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect. So the tying run at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Otto Lopez. Big at bat for him with the tying run at scoring position. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Emilio Pagan. Now into the ball game on defense, Ryan Mountcastle. He takes over as the new first baseman. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's too high.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Kirk in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's a ball.
That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Drake Baldwin. Fastball for a strike. Baldwin wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. One-run game, bottom 9.
That's ball
That
2.
misses the zone, and it's 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Oh, he
That's ball
doesn't
3.
get the call. 3-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the National League.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Christian Yelich looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Aye.
They're down to the final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.